also going to change it so that refugees who apply for permanent settlement have to wait 20 years. So that's essentially 20 years to become a permanent resident. And another one that I loved, they're going to make migrants sell valuables to fund their hotel accommodation. So apparently that's been done in Denmark, which has made it one of the toughest countries in Europe for immigration. And they will make illegal migrants sell, if they have expensive jewelry on or cash that they're carrying, they'll make them sell assets to fund their upkeep in migrant hotels. Finally, some good policies on the table. But again, as with Labor here, Labor in the UK is the same. Let's see how much of this actually gets implemented before we get too happy.
The other change they're making is that you'll only be able to appeal your deportation once, because at present they've got failed asylum seekers just launching multiple appeals, which enables them to stay for years in the UK. You said that you doubt Labor's follow through on this policy, and I agree with you. What's good, though, could you imagine if Nigel Farage became Prime Minister and Reform introduced this and said, right, we're going to ban politicians, tourists, etc. from these countries if they don't take back their illegals? There'd be cries of racism and xenophobia and all sorts of things. But maybe the key here is the Labor government are running the ball up. They're going to do the hard yards. The media will be gentle with them because it's Labor. And if Farage comes into power, he will enforce these laws and probably add a few of his own.
Indeed. Isn't it so funny? Everyone loves to hate Trump. But this all just seems very Trumpian, doesn't it? Because people have realised, or some people have realised anyway, that his style of doing politics is working. And there is a point which I don't think we've yet hit writ large in Australia. There is indications we're getting there. We haven't hit it writ large yet. That people are sick of the way their countries are changing, and they're sick of being taken for a ride. They're sick of seeing illegal migrants, and of course we've had a much better go of this because the Abbott government 10 years ago put the foot down and said, look, we're just not going to take this anymore. Boat turnbacks, which became Labor policy, and it's been very successful here. But other parts of the world have seen what happens when you let this run rampant, and they've let it run rampant for a lot longer than we did, and they're not going to take it anymore. And all of a sudden, everyone's a Trump lover.
Well, you mentioned that Australia's getting to that point. Well, what was it, One Nation, 18%?
18%.
You're right, it's getting to that point, and largely on the back of their stance on illegal immigration.
Indeed.